North East Lincolnshire boasts 10 libraries and 56,000 customers. What's more, you can join the library at any age and membership is completely free. Nowadays, libraries boast a host of services, offering everything from books, music CDs, DVDs, newspapers, photocopying and internet access, for the provision of both community and social information. Our libraries also endeavour to deliver a huge range of workshop activities, like the one that Christine Motley provides, which focuses on reminiscence, where Christine even dresses the part to help people communicate better by evoking their memories of the past. Christine takes nostalgic objects and photographic memorabilia into care homes, group dwellings and community and support groups to encourage participants to share their memories and experiences. It's proven to boost a person's confidence, improve group communication and enhance the individual's self-esteem. Today's theme is circa 1939-1945 and life on the home front, where Christine uses the stimulus of conversation, pictures and sound to capture the spirit of the time, helping people to release personal thoughts and memories of yesteryear.
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, a state of war would exist between us, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
The session looks at the land army, it looks at rationing, the evacuees. Things that were going on abroad can be a bit too emotional. So it's looking at people's experiences between 1939 and 1945, that camaraderie, friendships that they made, you know, the effects of rationing. Perhaps they were taken from one town to another as evacuees if they were children at the time. All sorts of experiences. I mentioned the evacuees. Were any of you evacuees? Tell us, where were you in this area at the time? Parts of the session came up there about where they were. Some were going from this area to a munitions factory in the Midlands. Some were children at the time, and their particular memories were of the sweets being rationed and not getting hold of sweets for such a long time. There were fashions, people talking about fashions of yesteryear and how you had to scrimp and save and make do and mend with the little bit you had, or the foods that were available through rations and how Marguerite Patton had been, subject to providing recipes that the everyday cook could provide for her family.
Marguerite Patton was a celebrity food writer and broadcaster, and during World War II, she worked for the Ministry of Food, suggesting nourishing and inventive recipes using rationed food that was available, where she broadcast both her ideas and advice to the nation. Rationing of food lasted 14 years and ended on July 4th, 1954. Every person in Britain was given a ration book. They had to register and buy their food from their chosen shops, where items they bought were crossed off their ration book by the shopkeeper. Even after the war years, healthy eating and healthy minds was maintained as a key priority, and today our libraries sharing those values.
Health is on the Council's agenda. It's making sure that the people in North East Lincolnshire Council lead healthy lifestyles, and so this is where the library service comes in, and so we organise Reminiscence Sessions, amongst other things, drop-in sessions, and it all helps people with memory loss.
You don't need to be born in the war years to benefit from the Reminiscence Sessions. Many of today's attendees crossed the generational gap and began to discover a real sense of community spirit in understanding the hearts and minds of their fellow citizens, whatever their ages.
It's of a real benefit to share memories and experiences, sometimes to give people confidence. Some have been perhaps isolated at home, their other half has passed away, and they can be a bit isolated and not so sure of themselves coming out to such events. But when they get here and find that people have got similar memories, similar experiences to share, perhaps they know this person by sight in Cleethorpes, but don't actually know them to speak to, some of them go away and find that they've kindled a friendship that they can build on later.